Yo, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with y'all right now. This is probably gonna be the most nostalgic video you've probably seen in a while, especially for me. I'm gonna take you back to 1998, um, early 2000s, where And1 was born. The And1 mixtape was created, and we're gonna review and watch and go back down memory lane and watch some of these And1 mixtape hoopers. Um, just be so creative with the ball and you know give you a sense of what street ball was really like back in that day. So if this is something you like, please watch the video, enjoy. If this is something you want to see more of, please comment down below and let me know what other videos I should react to. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Without further ado, let's get it. Man, this is so nostalgic for me personally because when I got into And1, it was probably like volume one, I think no, volume 2 or 3. And we're about to watch, well, yeah, we're about to watch volume 3. And being a kid back in those days and just a hooper at that, just doing everything you seen on TV or you seen at the park, it send chills down your spine knowing that you was a part of this generation that went outside, that was creative, that loved to be a part of something other than just social media and their cell phones that we see today.
Snoop Dogg checking out the And1 Mixtape, volume number 3. From city to city, sea to sea, LBC, DHG, see you in your mouth and in your ear hole for the 2000 plus 1. How you love that? Ballers, ball on. Hey yo, what's the deal, man? It's Tony Touch right here. You checking out And1 volume 3 mixtape.
See,
My man
volume
Free
3.
holding it down.
I
right? So Soma, take that, smell that. Let's go. Alright, what's Virgil? This E40 under dig, yeah. And I'm checking out this And1 mixtape, man. Yeah, it's real gargantuan, you know?
Shout out to And1, man.
So quick.
I'm gonna link them in the description.
Yo, this the Coco Bees, man. Up in a piece with my man Free. Right now, you checking out this And1 mixtape volume 3, baby.
Take me back, bro. Take me back to the time. Take me back to the time where people was just being, fun and free and didn't have a care in the world but to be on the court and hoop and laugh and just, man.
And1 mixtape, volume 3, posted at the pound. Hey yo, check this out, this has it from the infamous Small Deep, you know what I'm saying? Checking out the And1 mixtape, volume 3, you know what I'm saying? With my man Free, for his bone, it's off the hood up. Check it out.
It's on once again, And1 Mixtapes, volume 3, check it out, introducing A.O.
Ayo. Ayo, not Ayo. Hot sauce.
New moves, new footage, we about to kick it off right now. New Snoop Dogg, set it off.
See,
Mixtape, volume 3.
this was during a time where moves wasn't staged. When you was really getting crossed up out there, you was really getting crossed up out there. They're not faking for likes. They're not faking to go viral. No, when you were playing defense, you was really playing defense. When somebody pulled your shirt over your head, they really did that shit because they wanted to get past you and do the move. Not, hey, I'm going to pull a shirt over your head, so just pretend and act like, yeah, nah, man. This was the time, man. This was the time. Packed arenas, packed freaking parks. Man, like doing this stuff today, people don't live like this no more. People aren't this excited about the game no more. It's all, let me just get you in to the AAU and then boom. Or let me just get you in to, fast track into the league or these little programs. Where did the street ball go? Where did street ball go? Let me know in the comments. Where did street ball go? It's still here, but where did it go? And why did it leave? If you felt like it left.
Duck when I bust.
Sheesh. My goodness. Teardropper. Man. See, I think only one made it out from And1, Ray Frostin, aka Skip to My Lou. Why do y'all think that was, man? Why do y'all think he was the only one to make it out?
Love that gangster shit. Can I hear your flow? Can I yo? Boy, you hard on them. You ain't know when you testify. You got to keep it fly. A lot of fly. We do or die. Every day we it's like a 9 to 5. I got my Nina, my fajita beater by my side. I keep it tucked close when I'm on the West Coast.
This was another time, man.
When I'm with my East Coast folks, lokes, y'all know what's cracking like it. I'm from the hood of the drive-bys and kidnappings.
Man, I don't know how they be doing that, man. The dude was up. It wasn't a 360. It was more like a 540. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what type of dunks y'all like. All my hoopers out there, let me know, what is y'all go-to move? Is it the crossover? Is it the alley-oop? Is it off the backboard? Is it what do y'all go to? What is some of y'all go to? Mid-range, poster dunks? What is y'all like? Steph Curry range now is what we calling it, but what is y'all go-to move? Man, I missed the grainy footage. The grainy footage. Authentic grainy footage. You really thought you was going for that? No. Hey man, these mixtapes, you would go into the store and just ask for an And1 mixtape back when they sold actual tapes of VHS. This is what the mixtape life was like. And sometimes you didn't even have to go and purchase the shoe. Like now, I think not now, but after they caught wind of it, I think you had to buy a shirt or a shoe or some And1 product to get the tape. But if you knew somebody, you could have just went up in there, grabbed the tape. All right, see y'all next week when another tape drop or something like that, Yeah, but the stores caught on. The stores caught on. They got us. Shout out to Professor. Shout out to Hot Sauce. Shout out to AO. Shout out to Half Man, Half Amazing. Shout out to Escalade. RP Escalade. Man, who else am I missing? Some of the OGs. That's what I'm saying. I only remember the OGs. Professor came later, but I remember Hot Sauce, AO, Half Man, Half Amazing, Escalade. Off the top of my dome, who else? If y'all know any of those guys, hit me up. Find me on social media, and I would love to talk to them, interview them, and really know what that life was like. I know they came out with a documentary on Netflix, The Rise and Fall of And1. I think that was more from a business standpoint, but it's certain stuff they could say or couldn't say in that documentary. But man, if they want to if they want to talk to me about that real, that raw, the business real, look, tell them to hit me up. Find me on social media. I'm not hard to find. Oof. Hey, that hesitation. Hey,
And the girls like it. That's what I was told. The girls like it. I just, you know what I mean, dribble a little bit, cut a few people, throw a lot of oops, stuff like that.
And they got their money, but they also, hey, one thing about And1, they got paid, but then they got swindled too. Like, they really got finessed out of their funds. And I'd say the mismanagement of their funds, because I know some of them, I don't know them personally, but I know that the funds that they were allocated, they should have been paid more. They should have got merchandise. They should have got paid from the merchandise or a percentage of the merchandise. They actually should have, had somebody with them to guide them financially, like an advisor. That's just, my way of thinking. If you getting some type of money and it's a business, you might want to have somebody who you trust managing your money. Because I know some of them got swindled. Some of them, from the business standpoint, got finessed. Actually, majority of them did.
And1
But man, having these mixtapes, man, and practicing these moves, you couldn't do it. Oof. Every move you saw on this mixtape, you tried to emulate. Shout out to Nori. Shout out to Nori. Fair use. Shout out to Nori. Hey man, that was one thing, I miss about the game. Just, being more personable and creative without the fear of what it may do to your brand. And I think that's where some of these And1 mixtape baller players was saying, like, it kind of helped and hurt their reputation. Yes, they're known to be, on And1 tour and started this, wave. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, because they're like, financially, they look at, everybody on the outside looks at them and says, damn, they got swindled. They got finessed. Like, they made so much money, they could have put other people on. But yeah, that's tough. I know in that documentary it was, talked about, but that was, to me, that was all business. That was all, corporate stuff. Take it back to the basics with the, with the tapes, man. Bounced it off his arm. Hey, shout out to the youth. For real. Shout out to y'all. If y'all know anything about, mixtape, The Real Hoopers, check these tapes out. Go online and find them. If you like these type of videos, shoot me a like. YouTube will help, push my videos out there. I'm just getting started with these reactions, but y'all thinking y'all know anything about this game, take it back to the, And1. And even before then, because I'm a historian too. Like, I love the game. So, man, if y'all can, this internet will teach y'all something. For real. If y'all treat it right, because, sheesh. Man, storming the court after you pulled the move off like that, it's over. Sheesh, get him. See, he had it. One thing about Skip, he had it. Hey, man, one thing about Rafer Alston, man, he had solid people in his corner. He had somebody or a team to say, all right, we're going to invest in you. And then once we invest in you, you're going to the league. We're going to get you, the proper channels. And yeah, man, like I just wish, others followed suit, but business is business. They did sell out arenas. They did sell out, some of the majority of the tours that they were on. I just, it was just a time, man. Music was fire. Music was real on these mixtapes. Music pumped you up to go do everything too. Look, Venice Beach, I was out there hooping like, man, Venice ain't what it used to be. We talking over 20 years ago, man. Sheesh. I'm the next best thing that brand new food stamps and welfare checks. I'm the Messiah, recognize it. Political prisoner from the He actually lost the ball, and then the kid turned and he moved to his other hand. Hey, man, it is what it is.